on optimizing their clears. So it is nice to put the camera on them, but now we're back on lanes. No surprise.
Yep, did see also Pala. I believe Trinket swapped early on. LeBlanc obviously very good at putting wards down early because she wants to take W at level 1 anyway for a lane. So I think Pala Trinket warded and got a sweeper. Did actually clear that ward out, I believe, that was next to the Raptor camp the Contracts was at. So not that much vision taken away, but did at least get a bit of golden XP.
Yep.
Very minimal amount.
Hey, you take those. Palafox is a really interesting person to talk about for me, and really CLG as a whole, but he's kind of a microcosm for it, where they're tied-ish for top 3 right now. TL1 earlier in the day. If CLG wins here, they'll have him again. As we see, hold on. A little bit of action.
Spotted, oh, maybe a little late. Ignite already down. W up. Instinct going to be trapped. Contracts matched on in. First blood. It's Papoon, but it's still going to count as Trium's going to get aggressed on as well. Forced back to the turret.
Such a heads-up play by Contracts there. He knows his Raptor pit was warded, and just like me, kind of autopiloting, oh, he's going to be clearing bot to top. He knows that's what TSM will be expecting, so he actually wraps around bot lane for the gank and finds first blood.
Now some more pressure being applied as Trium is trying to find the enemy jungle, but the vision's been cleared. The dive is a push. An instinct, you've got no flash and no hope to boot. Luger gonna grab the kill this time as Contracts. One more turret shot is enough to get the kill, and now Luger ate one as well. Have to reset. Everyone back away slowly as Maple see it to cover.
You type worth in chat though if your Contract taking the 80 carry out right before a wave crashes on the turret. Maple does cover, so they can't continue that dive, but good play for CLG in the long run. Up 600 gold now. Spica doing what he can, attacking on the weak side of the map. Dokla is 6, so Spica's got to be a little careful.
Yeah, 1v2. There's the Ornn ulti. Might as well for Spica with some extra health. Good dodge. Dokla now going to be caught in the cage with both, though. But he wants to go for this, perhaps. He's feeling confident here. Has Palafox roaming up, but is a little far away. Contracts also here as well. So Dokla with a nice feint, but it wasn't a bluff. And TSM do respect it.
Mechanically, nice to watch. Strategically, maybe not worth it. You do end up losing most of the wave to the turret for Dokla there. And the Gromp still went over to Spica. So looked cool, but not actually able to defend off the jungle or pick up the CS. The turret now falls
first strike value.
True.
Down. Not going to hit W again. Spica though, going a bit further forward. Has flash. Almost back up. Not quite there. Had the ulti, but Palafox going to walk back to safety.
LeBlanc notoriously slippery though, so I don't blame Spica for not overcommitting there. It has slowed down a fair amount from that initial first blood now. So for TSM, you don't feel too bad down only 1,000 gold as Solo.
We're at it again. Solo on, once again getting the damage down. Dokla eating some damage, but the ulti not enough to finish the job. Dokla clearly understanding the limits of the 1v1, as in the jungle. The mighty jungle, Palafox has found Spica. Oh, that charm! Coming in from the Rakan, Trium with a nice bit of timing. But Palafox looking to live here, doesn't have ulti. There's the ulti out, but not gonna matter out of Jinx because Spica scooped up the kill. And we're still going! Dokla, get out of there, buddy!
Instinct with the 5-head ultimate, aiming for Palafox, but even if it missed, still hitting it onto Dokla, forcing him out of top lane.
Spica has started the Drake. Chime gonna bounce on back around, but Maple with first move, it looks like.
They also have teleport advantage. Solo was able to get that out of Dokla from that positive trade, and so CLG want to stop this, but they won't be able to bring as many resources. They do have push on top side.
Oh, in we go. Might get 2 for 1 here. Spica with the ulti out, does take Contracts. Prove's gonna fall as well. Maple gonna get a kill for his trouble as TSM gonna get 2 plus the Drake.
TSM kind of calling the shot where Solo said there's a lot of playoff teams we feel like we can beat, and right now they're looking pretty good. A very heads-up play to start that Dragon with the teleport advantage. They didn't even need it. I'm sure Dokla had that push on top side and was saying, don't worry, he can't teleport. I can interrupt if they try, and so Contract steps a little too far forward. Palafox wasn't actually there to help, and now we get a face check.
Yeah, delivers the cat. Instinct has to flash. Luger. Nice little play there in the shrubbery. Is maybe going to get the tower off the back of this as well. So that would be more gold over to CLG, as TSM have actually flipped that gold lead back in their favor. It's not a big one. And Instinct is going to come back to scoop up this wave without losing more, but not the early game we wanted from CLG. Certainly not the one they wanted, given what they drafted here.
No, I think it was a couple of right ideas that have just not gone as far in the direction as they wanted. They've clearly targeted bot side as where they wanted their pressure to go. I wasn't sure if they were going to go top lane or not, and with first strike, Camille, obviously not the play to play around. He's been on the back for the most part. And in this Rockcat flip switch replay, you're going to see exactly how they actually turn this on the bot side, able to just get right on top of Contracts, drop a ton of damage, and blow him up. Then they get Poom before he can reconnect onto Luger, force him out, grab the Dragon, 2 for 0. Like, this is a huge turnaround for TSM.
Yeah. CLG at least will make the play on the top side, get the second Rift Shard for themselves. We'll see what value they can extract out of it. It got them the lead they did have, basically, after getting the Herald and dropping it, but TSM have done such a good job.
I'm not saying totally just abdicate the area, but at least find your own gold.
Contracts again, here's the 2v3. Palafox also roaming on in, but the counterplay from TSM is too good. Instinct takes out Contracts, Speaker takes out Palafox, and TSM just keep tracking CLG down.
Oh my god, they see that coming over the wall. It's a nice idea by the two of them, but too many of TSM's resources were to help cut him off. And a nice ult by Maple shoves them off and keeps them alive long enough for Chime to come flying in.
TSM, honestly, they're the ones putting the counter in Counterlogic Gaming. They've done such a good job of basically baiting CLG into their tendencies, into the, they know they want to play aggressive and try and find plays. TSM has just kind of been waiting, except for Solo, by the way, who's getting it all started by himself. Solo, baby! Solo's down, Dokla!
Solo finds a solo kill, flashes the surrender flag. He's throwing all the shade at them. Really backing up his trash talk right now, and TSM now 2,000 gold in the lead. CLG are going to have to start trying to find some tricky angles here because the brute force strategy is not working.
Oh, I mean, it is for Solo, but everything else falling apart a little bit here in this mid game, which is where we expected CLG to really find their footing. Game certainly not over. FTX gold advantage up now to 2K, as you said, which is respectable for TSM, especially given what we expect in terms of scaling. But CLG are very tenacious. We'll say that much.
They're a team that's going to go down swinging. And so if you're TSM, just because you have the gold lead, you can't start backing off and feeling safe.
Yuumi ulti, but Chime with the counter angle again! They just keep on finding it, scoop in there from Maple. Chime going to get the kill, and they'll make it too because the cat was attached.
TSM finding the bot lane of CLG, hanging out just a little too long into the turret, thinking the Yuumi will stop the push, but they finish off the turret. They get the 2 kills. A nice wraparound by Chime, who's been all over the map. Looking like a pretty cohesive unit right now.
I was gonna say, this TSM are a lot of fun to watch. We got the spicy solo in the top side. We got reserved Canadian Chime, but awfully good at finding angles and playing with this team. Aggression in the other side of the map up against Dokla. I'm sure we'll see a lot of that throughout this contract. So with a very sneaky little play, setting it up and knocking it down. It's Palo with the shutdown on Chime.
And there you go. I was talking about CLG's comp has a lot of pick-off potential. If you walk into this jungle, stunned up, instantly killed, only onto Chime, not the most important member, despite Chime, being 2-1-6 now. Very respectable amount of kills on the Rakan. It does give them an opportunity now to start putting some more wards down, get some vision back on their side, but TSM, that mistake is not going to end the game. They're still in a strong position, but you gotta start cleaning up that play a little bit, working between Spica and Chime at the same time. Making sure that comp probably should not be the first one.
Probably not. I have noticed the trend of people that walk into Fog of War are the ones getting killed. Not that surprising, I suppose.
Very astute observation, Pastry.
That's what almost a decade of cussing League of Legends has done for me.
I can't wait to see your published findings of other things you've noticed. These trends, these correlations.
All right, well, it looks like Puma's been permanently attached to Contract Traval. Going to detach now, walk on over back to Luga, as he started originally. Obviously, we are going to have a slight lull here for the next 3 minutes. So once a little bit of personal, bit of selfish safety, let's say. TP on in, Contract's going to get aggressed on. It's Maple that's scooping on down. And once again, it's going to be a 2-for-1 special markers. That's Contract's dead, and Poom swiftly to follow there at the hands of Maple.
Yeah, now 24 minutes in, no smite available for CLG. TSM instantly start moving up the river. CLG will have to find a big 3-man contest somehow, otherwise this game is over.
Is also roaming up, kind of shadowing Solo there. He's going to get the ulti down. Luga maybe can get on in for some damage. Pops the ulti. They want this kill, but Solo's going to be fine. Flashes over. The tower dive is not possible. And CLG still have to contend with this Baron.
Does force Solo out. He has TP, so if there's a ward, there's none in the pit right now. There's one in the jungle, actually, he can come back on.
Palafox, no ulti, but can he find the poke he needs? Taking a little bit too much damage. They're going on in for it. They're diving on through. Instinct Zone taking out Dokla. And TSM have just stood and delivered at the Baron.
when necessary and allowed himself to get nice amount of farm advantage over contracts and then convert that into plays when those opportunities arose. He's done a good job playing goaltender for the early part of the game, and now he's been hungry looking for angles to blow people up.
Oh, it's just no use there. Powerful can't even defend as LeBlanc. Instinct actually on a killing spree, picks up one there. There's the counterplay though as Maple finds the ult flash to escape.
Maple with the nice dropping, and TSM still have pressure on this top side. I mean, if CLG does not answer, they could get up their second inhib right here.
Contracts no ulti. CLG gonna have to play this 3v3. TP back down low. Contracts going in onto Spiga, but Spiga just presses the ulti button and he's gonna spin around. CLG flashes in, gets a double knockup, dies on the back end to Luga, but Luga taken too low to defend here as Doklet's back, but TSM get what they came for. They're taking out the second inhib off of CLG.
Playing aggressive, I like it. Spiga flashes in, doesn't find the kill, maybe could have flashed out, but saying, if I get this kill, the game problem. The standard distribution of plays that are 90-10 is actually not that many, and it gives the enemy opportunities to find plays for themselves, 50-50s, Baron flips, whatnot. So if you see the opportunity to punish them, just go ahead and take it.
Neither jungler is currently in the area for this dragon. Speaker's coming back off the fountain. Contracts is doing the legwork to try and get there. CLG will be... Oh, no!
Oh, my God!
I saw it in slow motion. Instinct's W. Channeling the power of Sneaky, stealing away the soul.
Instinct W snipes the house.
All their success can't get away from El Clasico as TSM even retake the bottom inhib. Maple's just casually tanking the tower, wanting to get this game over and done with. Must have a dinner reservation.
Oh. Forcing CLG back, not quite able to end the game. All five still alive. CLG are gonna have to look for an opportunity to go here because TSM are more than happy to sit on their double super creeps.
Yeah, Contracts has to go, but he doesn't have much hope of this play working. Still have to try and make it work. Luga actually took out Speaker. CLG may have found something. Paladin took out Instinct, and CLG are keeping themselves in this game.
CLG 4 for 1. Dokla drops, but they get everyone but Chime to stop this push. It is double super creeps. It's 30, 40-second death timers. Probably not enough time to get anything serious, but maybe can grab some turrets, get some more gold back in their pockets if these objective bounties claimed. There are some wards in the base, but no TP resing for another 30 seconds. There is a turret still up as well, but I think I saw it was pretty low, so I think backdoor potential is there. Don't know if that's the play TSM want to go for, because in theory this should be okay. Just a lot of members were low, and a nice brute force there, getting on how Instinct forcing that stopwatch while also fighting up on the top side of the map. Spica finished off. The split fight working pretty well for CLG there, focusing on down different members at the same time.
Nice enough for CLG, really the last chance they had to make a stand, and they keep their game and their Nexus alive. Gold lead's been cut significantly down as well, by the way, and Baron is basically going to wear...
Dokla goes in, or Contract or Palafox, you can kind of charm them up, so should be an easier time to siege now, but sometimes you get in these situations where you just get overzealous trying to end the game. You can see how quickly Sivir clears the waves with Ricochet.
It is 5-item Sivir, by the way. Luger is ready to go. Everything done. Everything plus the boots all lined up here. Ulti out of solo. Love the coverage here for TSM, but Contracts! He zips on out of there. Chime still trying to find a Contracts, flashing away. TSM diving in to try and end the game, but they need to kill Luga. Sivir still alive, but the turrets now dead. The Nexus exposed. Contracts slow as well, and TSM straight through the front door. Take out CLG.
TSM.